This is a big one that comes up in the questions a lot and is clearly an area that will have an impact on a significant number of individuals within the NHS pension scheme. So let's understand what this is all about and what has gone on here. Back in 2015, the government introduced reforms to most public service pension schemes, including the NHS Pension Scheme. The members that were close to retirement at that time were protected from moving to the 2015 scheme so that they could remain in their existing schemes. Those members with full protection did not have to move at all, and members with tapered protection were permitted to remain in their existing scheme for longer, with their move to the reform scheme delayed beyond the 1st of April 2015. Now, back in 2018, our government, via the Court of Appeal, got a bit of a telling off, as these protections were found to be age discriminatory for younger members that did not benefit from them. This looks even worse, as many members were moved over to the 2015 section without even knowing, and will only have realised having seen their annual statements. Interestingly, it wasn't that the 2015 scheme was discriminatory in itself, it was that the transitional protections put into place were seen as age discriminatory. This judgment became known as the McCloud Judgement. Due to this ruling, the government announced a remedy to remove the discrimination and ensure equal treatment for all members. Employees who joined the scheme on or before the 31st of March 2012 and who were still members of the scheme on the 1st of April 2015 will have this remedy available to them. That's from the 31st of March 2012 to the 1st of April 2015, regardless of whether they previously received full, tapered or no protection. And this will include current employees as well as staff who have already retired or no longer work for the NHS, and even employees that passed away. So these who joined on or after the 1st of April 2012 will not be affected. This judgment via the Court of Appeal means that this discrimination has to be removed. So they had to come up with a solution to this. Individuals will be given the choice about whether they would like to receive their 1995 or 2008 section benefits or the 2015 scheme benefits for the period between the 1st of April 2015 to the 31st of March 2022. Just to be clear, when we are talking about being transferred from one section to the other, it doesn't mean that the previous benefits that have been built up under the 1995 or 2008 sections move to the 2015. It was that individuals would be moved from their previous schemes, which became deferred, so they were no longer building up rights under the older sections, and then the new pension rights began being built up in the 2015 instead. So in effect, one stopped and a new one started. Let me know in the comments below if that isn't clear. What does this actually mean for NHS staff that this impacts on? Well, they will not need to make a decision until they take their benefits, which will typically be at retirement. This will be referred to as the Deferred Choice Underpin, or DCU for short. In theory, when you decide to retire and take your NHS pension, you will receive information about the value of your benefits in both sets of schemes so that you can make a decision on which scheme to use. Hopefully, this will allow you to make an informed choice and get you the best level of income for your circumstances. So the one that will be best for you will be based on your retirement age, preference for cash or pension, and really what your earnings position was like during that remedy period. The statement will show you a side-by-side comparison of the 1995 and 2008 versus the 2015 section for the period from the 1st of April to the 31st of March 2022. NHS pensions will also be contacting individuals that have already retired or who will retire before October 2023 to ensure that they are given a choice as soon as possible. And this is a nice infographic produced by the NHS Confederation that details the key dates for the remedy that is being put into place to remove the age discrimination. So members from the 1st of April 2015 without protections were moved over to the 2015 scheme, and we can see the 7-year period from when the age discrimination took place from the 1st of April 15 to 31st of March 22. Then from the 1st of April, contributions will close for 1995 and 2008 sections, and all new entitlement will be built up under the 2015 scheme, and this will include members that previously held full or tapered protection. Again, the rights built up prior to this will not be impacted. And just one last word on taxes. These amendments can impact on someone's annual allowance retrospectively. This will very much be case by case, and individuals that have been impacted by this will need to seek clarification on whether choosing one option over another will result in a need for the recalculation of their annual allowance and any tax charges that were applied or could have been applied at the time. As always, thanks so much for watching. Please do let me know in the comments below should you have any questions at all. Thanks so much. Bye.